Greetings and salutations. We are back with LLE.Ascension, aka LLE Tarot. We're back. This is gonna be separation again. I ain't do Twin Flame Union, Reunion or Recognition last week. I'm gonna do it Thursday, okay? Don't even trip on that. So, just gonna go with the head, shoulders, knees, and toes rant, show you the spread, and begin. Head is the swords. Thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, direction you go on, the decisions you make, and everything starts from the head. You got cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. Heart and mind must be aligned with everything that you do. Who rules the heart and mind department? The divine feminine. Then you got wands. Things you're doing or things you've done. Actions and behavior overall. That's what wands are. Actions and behavior. What you've done has karma and accountability attached to it. What you're doing has karma and accountability attached to it. But what you're finna do doesn't have any of those. Then you got the pentacles. Who's the king of wands? The divine masculine. Then you got the pentacles. Pentacles are persons, places, and things. Shit you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles expire. All pentacles have expiration dates, and they're all temporary. Let's get the spread popping. Shuffle a little bit more. So, top row will be the masculine. Bottom row, top row will be the feminine. Bottom row will be the masculine. Overall energy is fairly important. Bottom line energy is very important. Feminine coming to the situation, 10 of cups, that's happiness. Masculine coming to the situation, he's got the king of cups. Tough love card. It's going to be very interesting. Feminine row. You as far as yourself, you got the 9 of swords, that's stress. Masculine, you in regards to the feminine, you got awareness. As far as the masculine row, this is the feminine row, masculine row. This is like the intro to a movie. You just coming into the situation like Matrix. You know what I mean? When Trinity was first introduced, you know what I'm saying? That scene where she just flew up and just kicked the crap out the cops. That's the pimp troll, as I like to call it. You got the feminine row, masculine row. You in regards to the masculine, feminine, directly, you got the 3 of cups. That's distractions of third parties. Masculine, you in regards to yourself. You got the Queen of Wands, the divine feminine. Queen of Wands, the queen of actions and behavior. Yeah, not the Queen of Pentacles. That's the karmic feminine. Queen of things, places, people. Going to the future feminine, you got the Ace of Swords. This is Ascension. We'll definitely dive into that when we come to it. And final card, it'd be masculine going to the future with the 10 of Pentacles, which is manifestation. Or 100%. I'm going to break this down real good too. Overall energy, which is fairly important. We got the 10 of Swords. This is death or a permanent ending. Bottom line, which is very important. Overall, it's fairly important. This is very important. It's the Devil card. We're going to dive to that sucker in a second. Let's get with it. First part of the message, we got the 10 of Swords. This is death or a permanent ending. Death is a sword. Something you register mentally. Or a permanent ending. Permanent ending can result in a divorce, loss of a car, loss of a job, loss of a life, whether pet or person. This is the end. Not like in a biblical apocalyptic sense, you know. We just talk about divine love and masculine and feminine is over here. Like, you know, we just go keep this what it is. It's mental at the end of the day. Something's going to end permanently. It's different from a 10 of Wands, which is the temporary ending. If it come out, I'll break it down. But 10 of Swords, death or permanent ending. Something is, that deals with both the masculine and feminine. Both of you are going to lose something. Not each other. Twins, 10 of Wands. They don't 10 of Swords. Because one of you can Ten of Swords die, and this Twin Flame shit still gonna be going on. Masculine still with you. Until both y'all not here to where the program begins or ejects in another simulation like this world. But it's deep. But it's all mental. So something's coming to an end. Life, man, it's either gonna be good, bad, or ugly. You got a 66% chance it ain't gonna be bad, but you do got that 33% though. And even if it's bad, it's good. Why? Because God don't make no mistakes, and He kind of works in mysterious ways. Bottom line, got the devil here. See, I threw God out before this nigga. Yeah. So, devil card represents addictions, overindulging, doing things in excess, being codependent on somebody being codependent on you being chained to someone or something or someplace, or that place or one or thing is clinging to you, whether you realize it or not. This is regression, going backwards, or just reenacting behavior that you've modified. You know what I mean? Like you modify your actions and behavior wands to create what? Pentacles, right? You move forward from something. This is going back to it. Whatever it is, whatever that place is, whatever that thing is, it's going back to it when you left it. When it Ten of Swords permanently ended. So even if you come back, it ain't gonna be the same. Coming to this message, feminine, you got the Ten of Cups. This is happiness, or emotional contentment, or emotional fulfillment. Tens are all about endings. Completions really, but endings. Because you're gonna have to end things, death, permanent ending, to begin things. Ten of Cups, happiness. Two things can't occupy the same space. And works like that. Get your heart mind line. Feminine. Yeah. You gotta end things to begin things. I told you this could be like a divorce. This could be the relationship you happy in. Like two things can't occupy the same space. Okay. This is good, but what is happiness? It's a feeling. It's a indicator on where you're going mentally, right? So happiness isn't like this. It's Ten of Pentacles. It's a big difference. We got 3 tens out here. It was 3 tens in the last reading, I believe. Maybe that was a personal reading. I don't know. Let me get back to the message. This is happiness. This is manifestation. This is getting married. This is, being happy that you're getting married. This is a pinnacle. Pinnacles are things you manifest. You're accountable for it. Like it's a pinnacle. You understand me? Like this could be 2 people getting married, 2 people getting engaged, 2 people starting a business, 2 twins meeting, 2 people going half on a baby, 2 people moving in with each other. 4 on each side, 4 pentacles on each side. That's 8 of pentacles. That's the life card in my deck. This is 2 people. This is a pentacle and this is a pentacle. 2 people, 2 persons, right? Building a life together, creating a life together, pairing in life together. Whatever it is, big difference. Because this is something you're accountable for. These are actual things that you have to maintain. Obtaining things is easy. Maintaining shit is a 24-hour job. This right here, it fades away. Happiness fades away. Because of things like this. Be happy all day, but when this come around, it's gonna switch your emotions because that's how emotions work. This can come around, but it ain't gonna, ain't gonna change this. You know what I mean? This ain't gonna have nothing to do with this. So this has nothing to do with this. If you get my drift. All right, we're done with the tens. Replay that, and you're gonna get a profound message from what I just said. Y'all just slept on that right there. Look, masculine coming to the situation with the King of Cups. You happy? Some tough love shit. It's the King of Cups, the highest form of emotion you can be on. Aces to tens are karmic cycles. Knights, queens, kings, and things are divine realms. Karmics move like this. Divines move like this. I mean, like, it's just different when you in this realm of feeling and emotions. This is the highest form of emotion you can be on the King of Cups. The emotion to say fuck it to any and everything that ain't about your kingdom, y'all kingdom, or the kingdom of God. It's 1950s, 1960s dad. This King of Cups is my tough love card. It's like Dan Lauria from the Wonder Years, Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince of Bel Air, Archie Bunker from All in the Family, George motherfucking Jefferson, James Evans. You know, they just built different. They got love. That's what they getting heart attacks, strokes, bad health, ulcers, all kind of shit, and working to provide for a family. He's the provider. Somebody the provider. Whoever's the provider of the demonstration, usually in this energy right here. It's a person that's provided. So he ain't really got time to shoot the breeze. He got to work. Anytime he can get to himself, he wish he could. But it's like his life really doesn't involve. He could be a she could be a he. You know how we rocking. Like his life doesn't really involve himself right now. He just feels like he's living for his fam or whoever is in the kingdom. Got no children. You could be a person in the community. You know, politics, church, whatever. It's a person of good and high standing that can carry this attitude. Not too many can hold this crown. Tough love. That's what I give every time I press play and record a message. I keep it real. I'm not here to I'm just being myself. That's all I can be. It's energy. And it's an emotion too. This energy wears away. It's just the energy of you happy about something or you happy about what's going on with you and your twin, and he's just kind of like tough love, cold blooded, just playing it off like it ain't nothing when he's really ecstatic. He's in a divine energy. Don't trip. As far as yourself though, feminine, you personally you got the Nine of Swords. It's stress. Losing sleep, losing teeth, losing hair, losing weight the wrong way. Stressing. Stress is something you put on you. Like ketchup on your fries, salt on your steak, cheese on your nachos, right? This is also the step before this. This is the first card in the message. The overall energy, which is just fairly important. Fairly. Stress is something you register. But this can lead to this. See how death is mental? So stress is a sword, it's mental too. So it has the same type of vibe, same type of expression, same type of vibration to it. It's all in the mind. Stress is something you register. Ain't nobody stressing you out, you're stressing yourself. It's mental. It's something you're putting on you. Feel me? Don't stress. You too blessed. Attitude of gratitude to get you a long way. Appreciation to get you a long way. Thank you makes room for more. You dig? Just keep it in mind. Because this energy here, I'm telling you, it's just like cups. Something that's gonna go away. You have many thoughts. You have many feelings. And you pass through them. Thank God they're not permanent. Like pentacles. Masculine. You in regards to the feminine personally. You got the Ace of Wands awareness. This is something you've been getting from your divine feminine for a while now. It's actually crazy. This is sitting right next to this. This is you in regards to yourself, the divine feminine energy, the divine feminine period. We're going to get to that. You see what the divine feminine has? That wand right there? That's this. This is you in regards to the divine feminine. This is you in regards to yourself. I mean, feminine. Gave you some awareness, cuz. Gave you some awareness, cuz. Listen. What are wands? Actions and behavior. Things you doing or things you've done. Because what you ain't did don't mean nothing. So this is something your feminine has been doing or done. Dropping bad game, bad tools. Like Ace of Swords, which is out here. This is the final card in regards to yourself going to the future feminine. This would be the equivalent of information. Right? Ace of Swords. It's a thought, decision, mentality, ideology. It's your mind. It's just the information you get. It's the awareness you get from it. See, these are wands. So you're going to have to do something with information. Or go up, Ace of Swords, which is Ascension, which we'll get to in a sec. Go up with it. Awareness. You can get mad awareness for years. Might not kicked in, but it's kicking in now. Better late than never. This is being awoke. This is being aware. It's the first step in the survival process. You gotta be aware. You gotta be in the know. You gotta know what's going on. Can't be asleep. What's the difference between a woke person and a sleep person? A person in the Matrix bubble and a person living in Zion. This is the Nebuchadnezzar in my deck. Like the Nebuchadnezzar from the Matrix. That's what Ace of Wands is in my deck. I dive into it in the book. But this coming out, don't trip. Don't trip. You gotta get on the boat. How else you gonna get home? Four of Wands. Zion. Fourth and fifth dimension. Where God be, divine be. You dig? See, a lot of people sleep, they ain't awake. People who are awake, aware, know these things. And this just sounds like gibberish. It's a single form of information too. It's an action. Something that you have to do. It's awareness. Once you get awareness, you got a tool on. Survive. Take this awareness and do something with it. That'll be Two of Wands. Two of Wands is also 9 to 5. How you make ends meet, work, shit like that. Shit like that. But you got mad awareness, and most of this awareness got to put some smoke on it. Most of this awareness masculine comes. Huh? 8 of Wands, communication. Communication is 80% nonverbal. 20% of the time you speak it. You talk it. But it ain't what you saying, it's what you doing. What you saying and doing gotta correlate. That's communication in a nutshell. This is also venting, expressing yourself. This could be like an actual letter, text message, video message, smoke screen, back signal, passenger pigeon, whatever. However you get the message across. This is communication. Not just from talking, because that's 20% of it. Mostly doing. You're getting aware of that too. You know? 8 of Wands plus Ace of Wands, that's 9 of Wands. That's the wounded warrior. That's where you headed to. Wounded warrior. That's being beat. It's being overbearing, overworked. You know, it's a step before the 10, which is completion. It's just being at the last leg of the race. 9 of Wands is the equivalent of like, you doing mad cardio today. So you gonna bike for an hour. You know what I mean? And you down to the last 10 minutes. Now, you can stop at 50 and be like, hey, I did a damn thing, but you can keep going. It's that 10-minute time frame where you want to quit, but you keep going. You know? It's the work. You know what I mean? But it's like an overload of awareness. It ain't like you just aware of one thing. This is what's in your head. It's all this awareness that you finally just starting to put together. And it's starting to hurt your noggin. Because it was a lot of work, a lot of actions, a lot of behavior modification. Your feminine did a few things with you. And once again, divine feminine is the equivalent of like a slave on a plantation, right? That's in love with another guy, your twin and shit. And it's like you find out about the Underground Railroad, which is the Ace of Wands. That's awareness. You know, Ace of Swords is like the North Star. And we're gonna get to this in a second. Actually, we're gonna get to that. I'm gonna say that slave analogy, but yeah, this is like awareness. Yo, feminine found out about the Underground Railroad. And we're gonna park it there. Feminine, you in regards to the masculine, you got the 3 of Cups. This is distractions of third parties. 2 of Cups is a relationship, or friendship, or partnership. It's a relationship between you and your kid, you and your mom, you and your doctor, dentist, gynecologist. It doesn't matter. Like, it's a connection. You know, hopefully you feeling. What are feelings? Just indicators when you going mentally with a direction or a decision with another cup, another heart, another person. Whoever this person is, they got things attached to them, just like you do. So this is the person you love. This is what's attached to them. Y'all in love, but they got a life, family, kids, career, opportunity, tour, draft, sickness, whatever it is, it's attached to them. And it orbits them like the way planets do the sun or the moon does the earth and shit. Everybody got something, like, family. Family shouldn't be no reason that gets in the way of love or relationship or partnership or whatever you got. Careers, children, the love is not just with you, but with whatever you come with. That's the three is all about evolution. That's the evolved stage of relationships. You don't love a person and what they come with. All they come with. But you got an Ace of Cups before you even Two of Cups. Ace of Cups is self-love, self-respect, self-admiration, self-realization, self-identification. Really getting all that shit down packed. So you know how to love right, which is unconditionally. Which is understanding yourself so you can find another person like yourself. Your divine counterpart. Feminine. So yeah, distractions, that's third parties. It's a third wheel. Somebody between you and whatever you in a relationship with, and you personally put them there. Like, this is the person you're in a relationship with. They revolve around you. But you got something in the way to keep this just where it's at. And whoever this person is has to deal with that, because that it came with you. Best thing to do is acknowledge whatever this third party is and just keep it pushing. These are cups. These are stuff that come and go. He's in constant problems, whatever these moons are. You learn a lot about third parties. Who you should have around, who you should not have around. How to collide with another star. Masculine, you in regards to yourself personally, you got the Queen of Wands. It's the Divine Feminine. Usually when your Divine Feminine pop up like this, she's on the brain. You're having dreams about your feminine. You seeing your feminine a lot. Either worried about her or you worried about what her. He could be a she could be a he. You know how we rock it. Her next move is what direction she finna go. She's the queen of actions and behavior. You're the king. You got one up on her. One up on her. You know what I mean? And you finally realizing what that is, but she already told you what that is. You got some big awareness. This bond that your feminine has is something that you have now. You can't say you don't have this awareness. Can't say she ain't been talking. Like, that playing dumb shit over with for a lot of twins. That I don't know shit is over with for a lot of these masculines. Y'all know it. It's time to, like, action. Your feminine don't expect you to change your heart or change what direction or decisions you making. She don't want to change you. Feminine does not want to change you. You could be exactly who you want to be for the rest of your life if you choose to do so. But don't say you did not get no awareness from the Divine One. Don't say Trinity didn't let you know. Last example, and I'm going to move on and close this reading on out. Every time Neo got scared, pivoted, or was uncertain, it's always Trinity to give his ass, like, the flip side of the coin. He about to get out the car. Like, you know where that go. You know where that road goes. You understand what I'm saying? Like, come down the rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, she always reassured him on every fucking thing. That's what he needed. A Trinity. Neo couldn't do shit without Trinity in the Matrix. He wouldn't have last. Morpheus is like that guy, but he needed a feminine. really get him where he has to go. Literally, like in the third Matrix movie when, you know, she died taking him to Machine City and shit. Like, Divine Feminine has a purpose. It's a chess game. The queen get took, game still goes. You know, the king gets took, game over. You the one. And you the chosen one. You finally understanding what that means. Future final roll wrapping this up. Going to the future feminine, you got Ascension. Ace of Swords. This is strength, power, authority, dominion, courage, valor, A for anything you need to attain in life. Whatever you need to succeed, survive, and thrive. You know, you acquire that, you attain that with this. This would be the equivalent of your brain. It's the loading chamber in the Matrix. This is in my car. I got a lot of Matrix references, TV, pop culture references, gang references. Just overall, you know, powerful guy. But this is where power comes from. It all comes from the mind. Hey, for anything you want to know to succeed, survive, and thrive in life, you can acquire. It's gonna take information though. I told you the Ace of Swords to be like a piece of information. Information is something you register. When I say register, it's in your brain. That's something you register mentally. It's the first step in the whole mental process. That's being able to acquire information, attain information, the right information. It's only one right way, and that's up. What's up? God is what's up. Final card in this message. You got the Ten of Pentacles. This is manifestation at its finest. It's the equivalent of taking something that you put on layaway out of it. Save enough money to get something, put the shit down on something in a pawn shop or something at a store or something, just so you can finally get it. It's like a layaway. You only had $2 when you kicked this whole thing off. But slowly but surely you got what you needed. Now you can get it. Cost 10 pesos. How many pesos you got? I got 2. You ain't got enough. I got 5. You ain't got enough. I got 8. Hey, we still ain't there yet. This is like getting $2 more, going up in there and getting what you wanted. Or something you saved up for. This could be that you wanted a position, you get it, you got it. But you didn't just get anything because it fell in your fucking lap. It takes what? Wands to create pentacles. Some you did, obviously, to make this happen. These don't just come out of nowhere. Shit can happen in your mind. You know, mind is a powerful thing. That's a whole nother paradox. You know, emotions, they do come out of thin air. You can get into a whole nother emotion and think of how it could be from a song, it could be from a memory, it could be from many things. But pentacles? Something you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. That's temporary. That expires. That has an expiration date. You know, they don't just come out of thin air. They don't work like that. It's a third dimension. Temporary space and time where all things expire. In this third dimension, things happen on a physical level, but like I say, it's more of a law-based situation. Like we really going off like divine laws, universal laws, laws of physics and shit like that. Like things don't appear out of thin air. You did something. Somebody did something. Like wands create pentacles. That's really what you learning going to the future, man. So like things that manifests in your life, you played a big hand in that, including your divine feminine. You manifested this a long time ago too. So it ain't like your feminine just popped up. It ain't like you just getting aware of some old ass information. Like you've been in the game for a minute. A few things have manifested. Excuse me, including you. That's the message that I got. I hope I can be a good use. I got some more work to do. Just gonna do Twin Flame Union reunion recognition on Thursday. Stay in tune for karmic readings on Wednesday. Deuces.